Go, 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 go. Take your hands through it. Take your hands through it. Go. Get up, get up. Let's go, let's go. Yeah. Yeah. What's going on, guys? Uncle Nick here. I'm here with Miles Taylor. Most of you guys may know him from the internet as Smiles Taylor, and Brian Alsrew. Miles has gone viral, if you haven't noticed, within the last month or so. He is everywhere, all over the internet, and it has been an unreal experience as his coach. Brian's been through the whole process, being the gym owner. He's been getting contacted relentlessly. So, Miles, what is your experience? What is your take? What is your standpoint on everything that's gone on?
It's been crazy. Unbelievable. Just everything happening. My face all over there.
Yeah.
It's just been crazy.
Did you ever believe that this would happen? That like you would literally, there'd be people that JJ Watt would be turning to you and saying like, hey man, you're the dude. Or like Ashton Kutcher would be like reaching out, be like, I don't like Demi Moore anymore, I like Smiles. Like, that's awesome, man.
It's unreal.
Yeah, it's unreal, man. It's terrific. But you've worked hard, man.
This is like his third time going viral. He went viral a little bit off the medicine ball load that he did like a year ago in the summer here. And he went from like 400 to like 4,000 off of your and I's just reposting that. And then the second time he went viral was his competition, and that was a deadlift video and overhead, and both of those videos went viral. And he went from like 400 to like 40K followers on Instagram overnight.
Insane.
But this one was a whole nother level because he went from like 40K to almost 200K now.
Yeah.
I think overnight it went from 40 to like 90.
You couldn't like keep up. Like if you refreshed it, like it was like disturbing.
I watched it jump 1,000 every time I refreshed. I was like, what is going on? And I was like, Miles, are you watching this? He's like, what? I was like, dude, you're breaking the internet, literally. And it's still going around.
It is.
So when you pulled that deadlift, I didn't tell you to load the bar to a PR weight. As far as he knew, he was working up to a heavy single. That's all he knew. Because the last time we worked up to that, I told him, I could tell it got in his head. He did a couple things differently, so I did not want him to have that pressure this time. And he walked up to it and pulled it. So what was your process going into that? I mean, you knew it was heavy because you pulled on.
I pulled the one before that.
Yeah.
It was pretty heavy.
Yeah.
But I just pretty much listened to my coach. Nick, he just told me to pull, and I just pulled it. Like, I had to hit it a couple times.
Yep.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
My next question's for you.
Yeah.
So Brian has been a big part of this as much as I have. I may be the kind of the lead role with coaching Miles, and here in the mornings with Miles, things like that. But Brian is probably one of his other biggest support systems in the gym here. So when it comes down to when you started your gym, did you ever anticipate something of this magnitude
No.
come from it?
I'll be honest, when I started gym, I thought it was going to be all like you. I thought like strongmen would be coming to the gym and like it'd be all about the competitions and
I was
all
an
that
idiot
stuff.
when I came to the gym.
Right, but like you are the person I envisioned, right? Like competitive strongmen, competitive powerlifters, that type of thing, right? I had no like frame of reference of like working with adaptive community because we've had a ton of adaptive guys now. We have Miles. Like I had no idea anything that was going to happen. It literally was just like we were just positive and worked hard, and the right people kind of showed up and stayed. And I really think the reason why you guys do so well though is because you show up and none of us treat you special. We're not like we're not like, oh well, Miles is here, everything's gotta stop for Miles. Like we're like, hey Miles, go get warmed up, you're deadlifting today. Like it's just like any other athlete. And
I'm just a normal competitor.
just a normal competitor, right? And if you're not working hard, we let you know. If you're doing great, we let you know. Like, but you're just a normal dude, you know. And I'm so humbled and so overwhelmed that like that type of thing came into my life, because it's funny because people will see it, like people saw your thing on the internet, and people literally were like, you just blew up my whole world. Like I didn't even know that these things happened. But that's Tuesday for us. Like it happens all of the time. We see the impossible constantly. So people are like, how do you stay positive? I'm like, my world is impossible every day. Every day something that I'm like, there's no way that could ever happens, you know?
Yeah.
And it's tough to get jaded and angry when you have people like Miles deadlift to 200 pounds, and then you have other people complaining because they got the wrong sausage on their breakfast sandwich.
I mean, it started out as like, we kind of introduced Miles to something, and Brian and I would look at each other and we'd kind of be like, well, he did this, so we'll see where it goes. We'll just keep it light. And then it went from, I'm going to introduce him to this today, and it's not even a discussion. We just throw him into it, let him get his hands on the implement. We kind of, if I'm not there or if I'm coaching someone else during a class, Brian's right there behind him, and we just make sure that someone is there with him when he's new to an implement, and give him a couple weeks, and we won't even have to bat an eye or lose any sleep over it because he'll be fine.
So just figure it out.
So what is, with everything, all this buzz going on, where do you think your next step is? I know you have speaking stuff coming up, so what do you think is your next step with all that stuff going on?
I just want to use my platform to inspire people.
Well, you're doing it. Good job.
Yeah.
You won. You can quit now.
Just show people that you can do whatever you want to do, as long as you put your mind hard and do it.
It's 100% true.
To do it right.
So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I have for you, Miles. Brian, do you have any more questions?
No, man.
Nope. So basically, we got some big news coming up here.
Big news.
Big news, something awesome coming up very soon. But what you're gonna have to do is go over to Brian's channel. Hit the camera. Embrace, get it, do you remember? All right, don't mess it up this time. Remember what I said.
I feel like every time we're in this situation, this gets messed up.
All right, Miles, second chance. Redemption. Rocky start. Rocky start. Get out there.
Get out there, embrace the stuff.
Hit the camera.
Oh!